What's up everyone, Patrick here, and in today's video I'll be doing a feature review of the Panasonic Lumix G7 mirrorless camera. Now as far as the price range is concerned, this is one of the entry-level cameras, coming in at just $600 when not on sale, and I'll include a link down below in the description so you can check it out for yourself. Now the great thing about this camera is that it comes in at that low price point, but it still is a mirrorless camera, so it still packs professional quality in an affordable punch. You can swap out lenses as needed with any other mirrorless camera, and perhaps the biggest thing is at that price range, it supports 4K video. Of course, you'll need a high-speed SD card to go along with that, and it only has one SD slot, so you could hit the end of that range of storage pretty quickly. Now, with that said, the sensor is coming in at 16 megapixels, which of course for that price range is amazing, because in my previous review of the GH5, which is a higher end Panasonic camera within the Lumix G series, it has a 20 megapixel camera and has 4K video as well, but the Panasonic G7 has 4K video at 30 frames per second and FHD, or full high definition, at 60 frames per second. And as for the photo mode, it also supports continuous autofocus and raw images. In fact, it has a 4K burst photo mode where it can take 4K photos at a burst of 30 frames per second, which is kind of like the equivalent of 4K video, but the difference is it's splitting it up frame by frame. Another standout feature that helps out with the photo mode is that ISO range. It's got an ISO range of 100 all the way up to 25,600, which blows the G7 out of the water, but is digitally manipulated to give you that increased ISO range for that awesome low light photography and videography effect. And as for the connectivity, I mentioned that there is a single SD card slot, and most of the G series supports Bluetooth. However, this one only has Wi-Fi connectivity, which is great when using the Panasonic app to pair it. And so that was just a brief review of some of the key features that help set apart the Panasonic Lumix G7 and make it definitely worth the money as your entry-level mirrorless camera. Whether it's for a hobby or even a professional camera, it is in the lower end of that spectrum. So I'll include a link down in the description to that camera for you, and be sure to like the video if you found it helpful, and let me know in the comments what you thought about this camera or any other Panasonic Lumix G series cameras. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications to stay up to date on our other videos just like this one. And as always, thanks for watching.